And the name of the plant is called Asclepia. And maybe you say, what? I've never heard of that. Well, this is the monarch butterfly bush. And you are going to get 6 plants. You're going to get 2 each of orange, white, and pink. And the best part about these is that if you can do multiples, that's wonderful. We'll explain exactly what they love. They are drought tolerant, but this is what attracts butterflies and hummingbirds, but more importantly, the monarch butterfly, which is already an endangered species. Why? Because these plants, this is the one plant that they need more than anything to feed off of and to lay their eggs and have their young ones grow. And so the fact is, if there's not enough of these plants, then there's not going to be, you know, the monarch butterflies is as plentiful as we would love them to be. So that's why this is important. I will say we brought this back in new, a new set this February. It is right now at a sale price, which is $7 less than our QVC price. Our QVC price is $43.50. Right now, it's about $36. I want to bring in, I believe Stephanie is going to join me. Stephanie has a passion for plants, but especially for the monarch butterflies. And we're even going to incorporate our Sandra Bennett, our wonderful host Sandra Bennett, into this presentation. Tell us a little bit about the history and the story.
I would love to, Mary Beth. You did a pretty great job summarizing why this plant is so important and why I say that it is the most important plant that my family, we bring to QVC each year. As you had mentioned, the monarch butterfly population is now considered an endangered species as of July of 2022. And for various reasons, this plant Asclepias, otherwise known as milkweed, it's very hard to find out in the wild. You know, we're pouring more concrete, more pesticides are being used on farms, and so it's getting rid of their natural food source. And so by planting this, the monarch butterflies are going to come and lay their eggs on the underbelly of the leaves. And once those eggs hatch into a caterpillar, Mary Beth, this is the only plant in the entire world that those caterpillars are going to eat. And then eventually, we all know that from the caterpillar, they go into a chrysalis and then emerge into the beautiful monarch butterfly. So by planting this, you are truly helping save the monarch butterfly population.
And let's go to that video of Sandra Bennett, because she bought these plants. Let's talk about it. She actually filmed this.
Yes, her and her husband and daughter made this almost National Geographic-like video. They brought the caterpillars inside, they continued to feed them the Asclepias leaves, and then they made a time lapse of it going through the chrysalis and then emerging into the monarch and then releasing them back into Mother Nature. And it's an absolutely beautiful, story to share with your kids or your grandchildren, for example. I love to recommend, pick up a couple of these collections, maybe 2 for your own home, and then bill 2, ship 2. Send them to a family member who does have young ones, because there's nothing more beautiful than to see that cycle of life, this beautiful story of the monarch.
Right.
And furthermore, the cherry on top, Mary Beth, is that this collection has actually been bred to be beautiful in the garden. What you would find out in the wild, the native Asclepias, it grows like 6 to 7 feet tall. It's not a very attractive pink color. It's a little bit kind of just muddied out. And the monarch butterflies, they don't care what the plant looks like, but it's not that pretty for us to grow. So this collection has been bred to be only about 3 feet tall, and you're getting 3 gorgeous, bold colors, and 2 orange, 2 yellow plants, and 2 pink plants like you see here.
Wow, I'll tell you what. Okay, 24 sets already gone. But here's the other thing, too, I was going to ask. Depending upon where we live, does it matter whether we put it in the ground or in like a container? Because these are perennials.
Correct, and that's an excellent question. This is probably one of the most winter hardy perennials that we offer. It can take temperatures as low as -35 degrees. So I like to say, Mary Beth, every garden in North America can grow it because it can handle all sorts of temperatures, and every garden in North America should be growing it to help, revitalize a very depleted monarch butterfly population.
Absolutely. And the other thing is that when will it bloom? Like from when to when approximately?
Absolutely. You'll start seeing flowers in the summertime, and they will last through June, July, August, probably to your first or second hard frost.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually really great. What I have here, Mary Beth, is one of each color planted together, and this pot's only about 10 inches. And this is probably 6 weeks of growth, and you're already seeing flowers. So,
Yeah.
most perennials take quite a while to actually produce flowers, but you will start to see flowers this very first year. And I wanted to mention this is one of the 6 plants. It's in
Yeah.
an ellie pot, which is just better for the plant itself and better for the environment. And really, the message is if you plant this, you are helping save the monarch butterflies.
Wow. And that's why it's so important. And you're getting a sale price right now,
Hmm.
$35.98. That is $7 less than what
Wow.
QVC's price already is. It's actually more than $7 less. And the other thing I want to quickly mention is that ellie pot, like you were talking about, they don't come in plastic containers anymore, where then you
Right.
have to pull them out and hope that the roots don't, hang on for dear life. You literally plant it straight in, and it's biodegradable, and so you
Exactly.
get a much better option. We have to wrap up on these. Stay on the line, continue to call, get these, and you're getting 6 of these plants, 2 orange, 2 white, 2 pink, in one purchase of $35.98. So if you want to get more than that, you can certainly do that. Now, in the meantime, we are going to talk about this next one, which is called a sun seeker. The sun seekers are exactly that. They seek the sun. You want them in the bright